Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Vroom Vroom by Matt Tressel. So, this continues our indexing theme week, and today we have numbered rooms. So, let's go over the rules for that. So, we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That's within these bold borders only that we have Sudoku rules. So, in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. All outside cells on a clue must contain a digit, and those are also outlined. So we must put a digit in every single one of these clues. That digit must also appear in the nth position looking into the grid in the row or column where n is the digit in the first position. So if this was a 3, then this would have to be, or not have to be, but let's say this was a 3 and this was a 4. Then we would count 1, 2, 3, 4, and we put the 3 there. And so you're counting from the clue. So if this was, say, a 4, and this was a 2, we count 1, 2, and then we put a 4 there. So 1 is the first digit, is itself. Anyway. We also have V's in the grid. Digits separated by a V must sum to 5, because V is the Roman numeral for 5. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right. I don't think I'm above just typing 1, 2, 3, 4 into all these, because you're either doing 1 plus 4 or 2 plus 3. Luckily, 5 is an odd number, so we don't have to worry about repeating a digit like here or something. So there's something about ones, right? So the only way to have a 1 as the position for the numbered room clue is if the numbered room clue itself was a 1, because that's saying put a 1 where the 1 is, which is fine. If this was like a 3, it's saying put a 3 where the 1 is, which is not fine. And so we can't put a 1 here because 1 plus 1 is not 5. So none of these are 1s, which means none of these are 4s. How are we distinguishing 5, 6 in this puzzle is what I'd like to know. Probably, actually, how are we distinguishing 5, 6 in this puzzle? See, here's my concern. Like, how would we know what's 5 and what's 6 with only V clues? And then the indexing is only ever 2, 3, or 4. Am I missing something about an option here? It's right here. This distinguishes 5, 6. I could immediately put a 5, 6 here for uniqueness purposes, but I'm not gonna. All right. But here's my prediction. This cell here, I'll leave it green the whole puzzle. It's gonna be a 5 or a 6. At least I'll ungreen it once we know if it's a 5 or 6 or not. But we do have a 2, 3. We have a bunch of 2, 3, 4 triples. Do we? Well, at least we have it in this row. So these are from 1, 5, 6 just to start with. And then this can't be a 1. So look, it's from 5, 6. All right. This can't be a 1 because it's a numbered room clue. And this, no, you know what? It could still be a 1 because this could be, no, this, sorry, these are from 1, 2, 3 now. So this has to be a 2, 3 pair. And so then this can't be 1. All right. Look, it's 5, 6. Proved that quicker than I thought. That means this is a 2, 3. All right. Why couldn't, hold on. Why couldn't this, okay, this can't be, why were these only at 1, 2, this was only at 1, 2, 3 because this couldn't be 1. But this should have been 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm going to undo a little bit. I don't think I should have made this 1, 2, 3. I removed 4 from this, but I shouldn't have. This should have been from 2, 3, 4. And now it is actually possible to be 1, 4. But this still can't be a 1. Because this can't be a 4. Because if this was a 4, this would be a 1, and that breaks the numbered room clue. Okay. That would have been bad. Okay. Either way, this isn't 1. So down here is this 2, 3, 4. I wonder if I can, like, color our V's in any way. It's tough because they all go off the grid. Where is it? What's our step here? Does it have to do with something like this? So this is telling us that here, here, or here is this 1, 2, 3. These are different digits. I feel like I need to color, but I'm trying to figure out how I get started on coloring. Like, what would I color? So this digit and some other digit adds to 5. So I wonder if we can utilize that. So like if I make this green and I make this purple, we can say green plus purple is 5. We know that. We also know that purple is here, here, here. So purple's not at 2. That's a start. So that can't be 2 and that can't be 3. So purple is here or here as a 1 or a 2. So here it would be a 2, here it would be a 1. So we're either 3, 2, or 4, 1. 3, 2 would make that a 4. 4, 1 would make that a 2 or a 3. What do I do with this? I feel like I should be able to expand on this a little bit. This is a 2, 3, 4 triple as well. So this is from 1, 5, 6. Do I just color this triple? So if I make this orange, and we can say orange plus blue is 5. So blue is going to be here, here, here. What color is this? This is either blue or purple. Do we know whether it has to be one or the other? I'm not sure. Can I do anything with the verticals? We also have this 2, 3, 4. So one of these is orange. I don't know which one. And the other is blue or purple. It depends on what this is. I don't know. So how about this digit? Nothing really to work off of here. These out of 5, these out of 5. This 5 or 6 goes one of these. I must be missing a fundamental idea. Okay, so let's do a what if. What if this was purple? We don't even need to put digits in. It would be a 2, but this would have to be green. And this would be purple. So these two are the same digit. Okay. Right. Oh, sorry. And it goes down here. I said it right the first time and I corrected myself to the wrong thing, but that means, oh, okay. So if this is purple, then purple's one of these two. Whatever this digit is, though, what if I do it this way? I'm just going to call this yellow. Yellow is either orange, blue, or purple. I don't know which one. But yellow is also this one. And that's my point. Because we now know that this yellow is placed down here. Yellow is one of these two. And so where is yellow in this box is the question. And yellow cannot be 1, 5, or 6. It can't be in this column and it can't be in this column. So it's one of these two, but it isn't 1, 5, or 6. So it is yellow. And so this is orange. That means orange is one of these two. And that means that this has to be blue. And that puts a blue here, here, or here. Putting a blue here is consistent, unfortunately. These would both be 2. And it would put a 3 here. I was hoping it was inconsistent, but it's not. No, it isn't. No, yeah, sorry, they'd both be... Sorry, these would both be 3. Orange would be 3, not 2. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay, but they'd both be a 3. So that might be possible. This might be blue. Now, that means that these are not blue. So blue's one of these. Even this could even be blue. It could be 1. Blue is one of these three. Blue is one of these three. Okay. Well, these two are the same digit. So they are going to put the blue, like they're connected. Either blue is one of these two, this one, or one of the, one of these two, or this one, or one of these two. What does this have in common? Blue is definitely doing something there. What do we say about that? If blue was one of these two. See, blue can be one. That's the thing. Orange couldn't be one. That was huge. I don't know what to do with that information. There doesn't seem to be like a good deduction there. Well, actually, it's in one of these two, or here, or one of these two. So these can't be blue, I guess. There's always a blue in this box somewhere. Because if it's one of these two, the blue is here. If it's the three, it's this one. And or it's in one of these two, and there's still a blue in here. So blue's in one of these three. Definitely. So we can mark that. So these aren't blue, which means blue is not one. No, sorry. That's not really the conclusion, is it? I was worried that blue could be one and end up with 156. It doesn't end up being this 156, but so that doesn't mean this isn't one though. This could be purple. Yikes. Okay, this is hard to think about. Is there more that I can do? This feels like the in, right? This is the only V we have across two numbered room clues that actually associates them. Is there a problem with placing orange down here and then placing... Yeah, not really. Is there any other conclusion about these? Not really. One of these three. So this isn't blue, I guess. Because this sees that and that. Oh, it doesn't see that one, though. Never mind. This could be blue. Too much starstruck. Let's see. These aren't blue. I feel like that's the deduction I got. What am I missing here? What can I do? Is it straightforward? Okay, so this 2, 3, 4 was orange, which means this 2, 3, 4 is blue or purple. Now, I guess we could double color this one as well. Blue goes with orange, and purple goes with green. And same thing here. This is orange or green. Now, that means this... Sorry, this orange-green is here, here, here. And this orange-green is here, here, here. I don't know what to do with that information. That means this one is not orange or green. It can't, whatever. I don't know. These aren't necessarily the same digit though. Oh, but can these be different? I guess might be a question because they both eliminate. This can't be the same as this, and this can't be the same as that because it can't reach. Is kind of my point. So if this was an orange-green pair, right? Okay, so these have to be the same as each other. And the reason for that is if this V was a different V than this V, then this would see all of the digits, right? This couldn't be any of 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we would have this pair here making it not blue or purple, right? If they were different, this couldn't be blue or purple. And then that would make these different as well, making the, and it doesn't reach, right? This has to be placed here or here. So it doesn't reach this guy. And so this guy also wouldn't be orange or green, but we know that that orange, green, blue, purple make up the 1, 2, 3, 4 triple or quadruple. And so this wouldn't have any value. So these are the same digit as each other, and these are the same digit as each other. how do I utilize that? Can I make it, can I deduce what that is then? This here is, I'm having a notation issue here. That's what I'm having. How do I do this? So then what's this? Oh boy. Let me kind of just give these different colors for now. So red and yellow. And then has to be the same. I mean, I suppose could these be swapped? No, these have to be the same V in the same order, I think. This isn't green or orange, right? If we go back, this can't be green or orange, and this can't be green or orange. And so we're not allowed to make this one of the greens or oranges, and they're also not allowed to be a blue purple pair. So they are the same in the way that I had colored it. Okay. So this digit here is not red or yellow. So if we come up with another pair of digits, light gray and black, for lack of more color. I know I have another palette, but I don't like switching the palette. So what can we say about this? What red ends up being purple or blue. And so this ends up being the other purple or blue, and then that's going to go with the other green or orange. And so black is one of these. So this isn't black. This isn't black or gray or red. So it's either yellow or it's a 5-6. Huh, I wonder if that's like a key deduction or not. I don't. This has been a struggle, but what I'm saying is this cell clearly isn't red. It shares a column and box with red. Same with gray. It shares a column with gray. So it's not red or gray. We know that orange, red, gray, black make up the 1, 2, 3, 4 quad as well. So the only way that this is from 1, 2, 3, 4 is if it's yellow, which would be a 1. No, sorry, it would be a 3, because this would be 2, and then that would be 3. So the only way that this is from 1, 2, 3, 4 is if it's a 3, otherwise it's a 5, 6. I don't know if that helped or not. And it would be yellow. Whatever that means. And it can't be black because the black is in one of these 3. Do we... was that always going to be true of opposing V's? That we end up with a 1, 2, 3, 4 across opposing V's? I think maybe. Yeah, opposing V's are always going to end up being all of 1, 2, 3, 4 coverage. Now, we've gotten a little confused because we have 2 different ways of coloring 1, 2, 3, 4. But can we do anything about that? So we know that red is not purple. There we go. Red can't be purple because purple goes in 3 or 4. Purple does not go in 5. So it's not green. It's not purple. It's not orange. There we go. So it's blue. Okay, so red is blue. That means this is orange. That's huge. But let me finish this coloring first. That makes this we don't know which order this goes in, but this is a purple-green pair. because it can't be blue or orange. Okay, so now this blue says it has to be 2, 3, 4, and this blue says it has to be 1, 2, 3. So the only way to actually resolve that is to be a 2, 3. So we're not 4 and we're not 1. And then so then orange is not 4 or not 1. So they're 2, 3 pairs. And then that means that this can't be a 1, 4. So sorry, it can't be 2, 3. So this is 1, this is 4. And then that puts a 1 here. Okay. Leaving a 5, 6 pair behind. Now we know 1 is purple. So this is a 1, 4 as well. And so then this is purple and this is green. I may have been able to figure that out, but I wasn't. No, if it had been a 2, 3, it would have been fine. Okay, anyway. All right, and this is also not 4. Okay. I'm going to keep coloring. We could give colors to 5 and 6 as well. That might be helpful. So we'll make that red and we'll make that yellow. Okay. So that means a 1 is here, which is purple. I need to make sure I do all the numbered room clues. So that means blue is in one of these two, which means it can't be here, which means it has to be. Okay, this is 2 or 3. This is 2 or 3. Blue's in one of these two. It still works out. Okay, never mind. But blue's in one of these two. Blue is in one of these two. This blue looks down. We still need a orange in this column. Oh, sorry. This 3 tells us that this can't be 3 because there's a 1 sitting there. So this is 2, and then this is the orange 3. So we know that actually orange is 3, and blue is 2. That makes that 4 and 1. You know what? I think I am going to get rid of the colors at this point because we have digits for them now. So that's fine. They all have digits now. That's not 4. That's not 1. 4 puts a 1 there. So that's not a 1. 5, 6 pair puts a 2 here. That's a 2. This is a 5, 6 pair. All right. So we need to put the 3 in one of these two. Oh, this 2 puts the 3 there, and then that makes this a 6. All right. And that's 5, and that's 5. These are not 5s. All right. This is working out now. That's a 6. So this column was really kind of key. I wonder if there was more I could have thought about with that column. That felt a little clunky. All right, this is 1, 4, 5. That's not a 1. 2, oh, sorry, 3 puts a 2 there. 3 puts a 2 there. That works. I kind of suspected they'd agree on it, but I wasn't sure. This is 1, 5, 6. This can't be 1 or 6. That's a 5, 6, and a 1. That's 6 and 1 and 6. That's our 5. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit. Are there any numbered rooms I haven't done? Okay, so this can't be a 2 because there's a 5 sitting there. So that's 3, and that's 2, and that's 2. I think I've done all the other numbered rooms. I think, yeah. No, 6 needs to be, sorry, 3 is at 6. No, never mind. Got that backwards. This is only 1, sorry, this is a 4, 1, and 5. That's a 4. I think we just got to do Sudoku. That's 5. Over here we need 2 and 3. That's 3, that's 2. And up here we need the 4 and the 6. That's 6, that's 4. All right. Just needed that key deduction that made, what even was it? It had something to do with the colors. Like, I know that I ended up having something along the lines of matching colors that then had to become 2, 3 pairs here and here or something. But yeah, that was a bit intricate. All right. Well, thanks, Matt. Hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.